in with some support. I like Circus Circus.
You get as much intel from behind the scenes as you can, and she's handled soft ground and
so
polytrack good ground at home. So good to come to race day and find that out at an early
Irreverent was sent around at a massive price at Sandown last time, but did well after rolling forward. It was a race run in terrible weather conditions, and it might have
1,300 metres on very heavy ground.
been hard for horses back in the field to make ground.
He said she sort of loomed up to win, and then he thought she was okay in the conditions without relishing it, and then obviously she probably levelled out at the end, understandably so, 1,300 metres on debut.
It was a good third.
Surface, but she did everything really well that day. Jumped into the bridle, put herself in a spot.
Double figures at $10,
to the beginning of the bridle again, but Graham was keen for her to come back and try and get a little bit of cover, try and teach her to relax. So
Naragi's about to come up in 10 points in betting, $31 chance for Naragi for Liam Howley.
Thank you.
And they're starting to assemble well at the start. 3-year-old fillies doing battle here. Circus Circus, one of the leading hopes, and really encroaching on the margin that Polish Playgirl had in early betting. It's only a half-point off favouritism. Polish Playgirl 280 and Circus Circus 330 in from a top fluck, an opening mark of $4. Here's Leprecanto. Each way chance, 41 into 26. Some specking there. Butterfly Babe, one of the newcomers being locked away. Jake Noonan. Here's Irreverent off a good run at a big price in town. Pacific Pixie, the stalemate behind the gates for the inform Lachlan Neindorf. Voting rights, who's been specced as well. Third pick in betting. And here's Pacific, Pacific Pixie going in, and Polish Playgirl. Plenty of P's there. And the pink colours of Polish Playgirl go in. Here's Half Scotch. And for Farm Foods, 3-year-old fillies. Lights flashing on the gates, 14:40, the extended distance with this rail position. Now Irreverent's getting very restless. In the middle of the line, the starter hasn't budged from the ladder though. Half Scotch goes in. A few of them are lunging at the gates. The fillies eager to get on with the job. And attendants climbing in towards the middle. Now they're away. Voting Rights and Circus Circus jumped well, and Polish Playgirls drifting back to second half of the field. Jenny Bassett along the fences joining those front runners, and so is Irreverent going through the pack. So Irreverent will lead after 200 metres from Circus Circus, Voting Rights and Jenny Bassett on the fence. And then Butterfly Babe, who's in fifth, and Half Scotch is caught deep now going on. Polish Playgirl is also off the track trying to improve its position off a moderate speed. And then French Court fourth last. Naragi is next. Leprecanto's caught wide. And 2 lengths to Pacific Pixie. So Circus Circus, a new leader, rolls to the front, and it's Jordan Childs with Circus Circus, the second favourite. 3/4 Half Scotch. Irreverent hands up now third. And Polish Playgirl on a wider move goes to fourth. From Voting Rights in the middle. Leprecanto off the track. Naragi midfield in between. Jenny Bassett the fence. Butterfly Babe third last. French Court and Pacific Pixie the last couple. Coming up to the corner, 420 metres to go. Still Circus Circus travelling well. Up to the bend now from Half Scotch, and Polish Playgirls trying to come at them 3 wide. Now letting down. Irreverent's angling for a run. Got stuck in a pocket there. And then Voting Rights retreating. Naragi and Jenny Bassett trying to make ground. So here's Polish Playgirl. Despite a wide run, moves up strongly to Circus Circus. Irreverent, Jenny Bassett trying to run on, then Naragi. It's Polish Playgirl over a length on its rivals. Jenny Bassett going to second. Polish Playgirl, a strong winner. Length and a quarter. Jenny Bassett second. Irreverent third. Naragi and Circus Circus in a photo for fourth. Half Scotch and then Butterfly Babe Voting Rights. And then a French Court towards the back. And Leprecanto and Pacific Pixie. Polish Playgirl. Always looked like it could be a little bit of a trick from the wide alley, but she's overcome that with style. And kept together by Blake Shin. She moved into the race quite well coming around the home corner. Out of the gates, there was a few of the other favoured runners who rolled forward, and it looked like maybe initially they might have a clear tactical advantage over Polish Playgirl, who was just ridden conservatively through the first furlong. But when the pace didn't look to be that strong, Blake made a good call to just slowly roll up. And even though he was in the 3 wide line, he was in fourth position, only a couple lengths off the lead at the 600 by the time they met that top corner. And he's come into the race strongly. heading Circus soon after straightening. And running on Jenny Bassett's run second, and Irreverent, who was looking for a run early in the straight. It led for the first 200 before being crossed and then had trouble getting out of its pocket. But it's got out and has run another third. Irreverent ahead of the 2 Circus and the 9 Naragi. So 10, 6, 5, 2 interim numbers. 10, 6, 5, 2, 1 1/4, 1 1/2. Or should I say 1 1/4, a half length to third, and 127.64 the time, 127.64. Michael, that was a nice win, wasn't it? And well done to Blake Shen and Michael John Wayne Hawkes combining with this filly.
Well done, Blake. You sat on this filly in a jump out last month. What kind of feeling did she give you here today?
Very nice. Really good size and scope about her. Ran well first up this time. I think she's a filly that's going to get out over longer. So, look, I think for an early 3-year-old, she's quite advanced in her size and scope about her. So, look, coming into these early spring races, I think she'll get over a bit further than the 1400 here today. And yeah, it was a good win today. She did it tough, strong on the line, and nice to break her maiden here.
It was a great ride by yourself as well. Just take us through your judgment of the pace and your decision to go slightly wide but have confidence in what was underneath you.
Look, we had a wide draw. Just kept her balanced. I think the draw, although being wide, probably helped her. Instead of being on the inside, cluttered up, we kept her balanced in a nice rhythm. We weren't too far away upon straightening, and yeah, like I just kept it pretty simple and didn't overcomplicate it. And you know, we felt she had a class edge on them, and she had to have that to win, but she did it stylishly.
Lastly, yesterday was a wonderful